Hello everyone! Thank you for joining me for this practice of yoga. Go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. You can be seated cross-legged on a blanket or a pillow to lift your hips up a little higher, or you can be kneeling. We'll begin with some breathing, deep breathing, so you can close your eyes or lift your gaze and begin to just take deep breaths, allowing yourself to arrive here now. Letting go with every breath, all that came before, all that lies ahead. And with every inhale, allowing yourself to move closer to center, moving back inward. If your eyes are closed, you can also lift your gaze upward, allowing your energy to begin moving in that direction. And we'll build on these deep breaths by adding a pause at the top of the inhale and a pause at the bottom of the exhale as a way to sort of move this into a more cleansing breath. And so what you can do is make sure that when you're breathing, you're really trying to expand your belly on the inhale, allowing this to become a diaphragmatic breath, and pulling your belly back in as you exhale. And so when you inhale, I'll lead us through this, but you'll want to eventually move at your own pace. You'll inhale fully, and then at the top of the breath, you'll hold for a count of 8. And then you'll exhale, and we'll hold for a count of 8. So let's just begin. Go ahead, exhale fully to start, and now begin to fill up, expanding your belly on the in-breath. And when you get to the top, hold for a count of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale fully all the way out. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's inhale again. Inhale, filling up, expanding. Pausing on the inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale fully. And pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now continue with this, moving at your own pace. You can extend the length of the pauses at the top and bottom of the breath, maybe to a count of 10. Or if you'd like to decrease to a count of 6, that's perfectly fine too. So let's continue now on our own. If you'd like, on the inhale, to move that breath even more up into your heart center, into your chest, you can kind of move into a full yogic breath, expanding not only your belly, but your rib cage as well. Do one more round, and then just return to a neutral, natural breath without controlling it. From there, you can begin to open your eyes if they were closed, and we'll move into warming up our bodies. So if you have any blankets or props, move them aside. Come onto your hands and knees for cat-cow, tabletop position. So go ahead and inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round your upper back, drop your head. Inhale up. Exhale, round forward. Inhale, lift your heart up. And exhale, release. From here, move your hands about 6 inches more forward. tuck your toes, and press back into a downward dog. Because we're still warming up, I invite you to bend one knee and then the other, just beginning to warm up our legs now. And then just press the mat away as much as you can to send your hips more up and back for a moment. And then slowly walk your feet to your hands. Keep a neutral spine here. Bend your knees and then come on up. You can lift your arms up just for a moment and then circle them down by your sides. Here we are in Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Let's take a moment to check in, tune in, close your eyes, lift your gaze. Excuse me. You can rock forward and back and side to side, becoming aware of your energetic body. We'll come back to Tadasana again after a series of sun salutations, so it's nice to just use this as a reference. All right, so let's begin with the affirmation for sun salutation. You can bring your hands to heart center if you'd like. Salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within, to the dawning of higher consciousness in all beings. Inhale your arms up, lift your heart up. Exhale, fold all the way forward, hinging from the hips. From here, step your left foot back, coming into a high or a low lunge. So you're going to be on the ball of your left foot. And if you'd like to drop your knee to the mat, you can do that. From here, just check that your right knee is not bent more than 90 degrees and you can still see your toes. Go ahead and add a gentle back bend, shining your heart up towards the sky. Full breath in. Exhale your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Hold here in plank pose. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale your knees down first. Bend your elbows straight back. Chest and chin to the mat. Press up into cobra. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale, push through tabletop back into downward dog. One more full breath in. And then on your next exhale, step your left foot forward. Come up into a lunge here. Version of Warrior One. Shine your heart up. Add a smile. Full breath. And then exhale. Step both feet together. Drop your head for a moment. And then bend your knees. Come on up. Bring your arms up with you. Gaze up, reach up. Full inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Step your right foot back this time. High or low lunge. Salutations to the sun. The awakening light within. Exhale your hands to the mat. Step your left foot back, high plank. Really press your heels back behind you. Full breath. Exhale your knees down, chest and chin. Push up into cobra. Full breath. Exhale back into downward dog. Take a deep breath here. And when you're ready, step your right foot forward. Come on up. One more lunge on this side. Full breath. Exhale, hands down, feet together. Bend your knees, maybe drop your head for a moment. And then hinge upright. Arms come up again. We'll do another round. Exhale forward. Left foot back. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank. Pausing here. And then exhale your knees down, chest and chin. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale back into downward dog. Really press into your index finger and thumb. Your heels don't have to touch the mat. You can bend your knees if you need to. Take another full breath. Exhale, step your left foot forward, come up. Hands to the mat, step both feet together, drop your head, bend your knees, rise up. One more round, fold forward, right foot back this time. Come on up, high or low lunge. Exhale, hands down, high plank. Pause for a moment. And then knees come down, followed by your chest and your chin, head, cobra. Exhale back to downward dog. One more full breath. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Come on up. One last heart shining up towards the sky and salutation to the sun. Exhale your hands down, step your feet together, bend your knees, come on up. Circle your arms up once more, and then bring them down by your sides. Again, here in Tadasana, close your eyes. And now just notice what's different. Do you feel more alive, more vibrant? That was just 2 rounds of sun salutation. Imagine if you did many, many more. Enjoy. And then go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to come down onto the mat. You might want a blanket. We're going to do camel pose. And so it's helpful sometimes to have padding under your knees. So come up off of your heels and place your hands at your lower back, fingers pointing down. And from here, go ahead, and when you feel ready, you're going to press your hands down and forward, shining your heart upward. If you'd like, you can reach down for your heels. Make sure that you tuck your chin just slightly enough so that your neck is not crunching back behind you. Take deep breaths into this heart-opening pose as you affirm, with calm faith, I open to thy light. With calm faith, I open to thy light. Inhale, lift your left arm up, right arm follows. From here, come right down into a child's pose. You can sit your hips down onto your heels, reach your arms forward, place your forehead on the mat. Take deep breaths here, maybe close your eyes. Allow yourself to feel safe and relaxed in this child's pose. And let's affirm together, I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. Know that this is always possible, that you have the ability to relax from all situations that might be happening around you, that you can come back and return to your inner space of stillness, of peace. It is there for you always. Go ahead and walk yourself up. What we'll do now is, if you have a blanket, you can sit at the very edge of it or a pillow. And go ahead now and bring your knees to your chest. Give them a hug, lengthening your spine. And then from here, open your knees wide, soles of the feet together. Lengthen tall through the top of your head. Begin to hinge forward slightly, keeping a neutral spine. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, fold all the way forward. You can tuck your chin, rounding your spine here. If you'd like, if you are not comfortable rounding your spine, you can keep a neutral spine. It's perfectly fine. And let's affirm now, secure in myself, I accept whatever is. Secure in myself, I accept whatever is. Take a full breath in here. Let go of anything that might make you not feel secure. Secure in yourself, your highest self, your own inner truth. And then go ahead, walk yourself up, bring your knees back. You can give yourself another hug. I always like this as a moment of pause. Close your eyes, lift your gaze up. Behind your closed eyes, enjoy this moment of stillness. And then open your eyes. Now we're going to come onto our backs. So go ahead. When you get there, you can extend your arms above your head, point your toes, take a full breath in. Oh, let it go. We're going to now come into a spinal twist. So bend your, let's say, left knee, placing your foot on the mat. Press into that foot to shift your hips over towards the left, just a couple of inches. Open your arms into a T position. And then when you're ready, you can drop your left knee over the right leg. It doesn't have to reach for the floor. See if you can keep your left shoulder grounded on the mat. And then when you're ready, you can gaze out over your left fingertips. And here you can affirm, I open to the flow of divine life within me. I open to the flow of divine life within me. Breathe deeply into this twist. And then come back to center, bring your hips back into alignment, and then switch legs, extending left leg long, right leg bends, foot on the mat, shift your hips to the right a couple of inches, and then go ahead and drop your right leg over the left. Gaze out over your right fingertips. I open to the flow of divine life within me. I open to the flow of divine life within me. One more full breath here. Exhale, bring your knee back to center and extend both legs long. Shift your hips back towards the center of your mat. And then from here, you're welcome to do whatever poses you might want to do that would finish off your practice, whether that's a shoulder stand or just lifting your legs up high above your hips. Or if you'd like to do a happy baby, you can grab the outsides of your feet. Whatever feels right to you. Maybe just letting your knees drop side to side, or making small rotations, circling your Knees in one direction and then the other. This practice is really about becoming more aware. And so I always encourage everybody to be able to do what's best for you. And so I'll just give you another minute or so to finish with your own practice, your own pose. And now you can begin to make your way into Shavasana, beginning to lengthen your body down onto the mat. From here, I invite you to tense and relax your body 3 times to let go of any remaining tension that might be there. So let's do it together. Take a double inhale through the nose. Tense your whole body as much as you can, every single body part. And then double exhale through the mouth. Release the tension. Let's do that again. Double inhale through the nose. Tense, 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 vibrating with tension. Double exhale. Let it go. Once more. Tense, tense, tense. Even your eyes. Release. Let it go. And now take another full breath in, allowing yourself to melt into the mat. I'll offer you one last affirmation. Bones, muscles, movement. I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, depression, churning thoughts. All these I give into the hands of peace. Relax now. Begin now to bring your awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, Wiggle your toes. Maybe take a full breath in. And then gently begin to make your way onto the right side of your body, pausing for a moment. And then gently press yourself up, back into a comfortable seated position, moving slowly, staying inward. And when you get there, close your eyes. Behind your closed eyes, lift your gaze upward as if at the top of a mountain. Begin to notice your breath moving in and out of your nose without attempting to control it. Just let it be. Be aware of it moving in, and be aware of it moving out. And with every in-breath, you can say, I am. With every out-breath, peace. I am peace. Continue with that now for about a minute. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to heart center. I wish for you a beautiful week ahead. May it be full of peace, of health, and vitality. Namaste.